keep end faces clean, we know, number one, single mode core, 9 micron. Your hair, 147 microns. Multi-mode core.
Is it possible to?
Well,
Is it
your
possible
hair
to get
might-
it dirty?
With or without conditioner.
127.
Is it possible to get a 9 micron fiber to get it dirty at all?
Is it possible to get it dirty at all? Oh yeah.
It's so small that
A very small particle of dust on an end face can be enough to block a significant amount of light coming through a 9 micron
Yeah.
core.
That 9 micron piece of dust could block the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and you'll see some examples here in photos coming, right? Another thing to consider though is this, right? If I mate those two end faces, remember it's physical contact. So if I've got dirt or contamination on one and I made it to another one, what have I done? Transferred. And I can also actually damage the glass of the end face. Okay? The other thing is remember how we talked about some of those transceivers, particularly on the transmit end, a lot of power coming through there, and if there's a whole lot of back reflection because of contamination, you can burn up the transceiver. So there's plenty of good reasons why you should do this. Don't use canned air. You'll see why. That's what they should look like. Okay, so this is probably a single mode core where this is your 125 buffer, and then the core would be a very tiny dot right in the center of that. That is just an end face coming in contact casually with your skin, like say that. Okay, that's oil from your skin, and we'll get on the face of an end face. That's what happens if you use canned air. Okay, there's propellant in that stuff. Looks like it's coming out just as air, but there's propellant in that will coat the end face and make it look like that. Lint from, let's say, a paper towel or a Kleenex or something that's not designed to clean end faces, right? So you think that's big enough to block a 9 micron core?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So my only pitch of the day for a specific product is this one. If you're doing work with fiber optics, not only should you have obviously a way to inspect them and clean them, okay, this has everything you would need for any of the connector styles we talked about today and any of the cable types we talked about today. This is an inspection and cleaning kit. It's got the handheld scope. It's got adapters that will allow you to look at SC, LC, FC, ST, MPOs, both male and female, angled polish MPOs, okay? All those adapters right there for the microscope. It's got all the cleaning supplies you could possibly need for any of those styles of connectors, both exposed like these are or through the bulkhead. And it's just, if you're doing work with fiber optics, this is just, it's not an option, it's a requirement in my opinion. Right? The number of times I get called out for problems on optical circuits, and it has to do with stuff being dirty, it's ridiculous. Right? And I try not to make the customers feel bad, but you know, it's just like, hey, it's clean. Well, it should work. Anyway.
You could wear a T-shirt that says "Schmutz happens."
No, I will normally send them images of, like pictures like this to say, you sure it doesn't look like that? Anyway, but that's the only pitch of the day. And this is a product that, like I said, I mean, it is an all-inclusive kit for inspection and cleaning. And if you're doing work with fiber optics, even before you buy any of the test stuff we talked about, that's where you
And
start.
what is the suggested map price?
My lovely assistant Lamont will respond to that since I can't talk about pricing.
And we're actually in the process of sending that information to Pack Radio, but I don't have it with me. I tried to get it from my price list this morning.
Would we have a ballpark?
But everybody who showed up today will get it for.
But honestly,
And if you order in the next 10 minutes,
You'll
we'll
have to
include
pay-
a second kit.
we're beyond-
only additional
we're
processing
beyond-
waste.
and I will tell you this, I'll make sure that we get a special deal for you guys.
Let's put it this way,
Be sure
we're
it's signed
beyond
with-
scores. You'll be beyond scores on that one.
These guys will have special pricing just for you guys.
If they sign up on that attendee list right there.